The electrics too high.
This is my partner, Hugo Mayer. My name is Marco Mesa. We are the owners of ALUFAB USA. We actually own the building, and if anyone wants to know, we're going to be here for a very long time.
Also, other than being the owner, I'm the general contractor. So I am the one that pulls your permits and holds a license for whatever you may or may not do. So,
We also are, since he is the general contractor, and we hold a GC in the state of Florida, we can do anything as a building contractor can do, where other companies that have an HSO license, a certificate of competency in hurricane shutters, we are not. We are a general contractor.
yeah, I can build you a high-rise if I wanted to, but I'm not.
Excellent.
But, I can't. So yeah, there's a lot of licenses out there, but general contractor
Is the top.
is the top.
Yep.
So.
And I'll have it all on here. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
this is an 063 1/8" aluminum bent to the degrees of the corners for strength,
Go ahead.
compared to a 28 gauge sheeting that they use, which is basically sheet metal. This is an 0.55 millimeter slat. It is ribbed inside. The screws are stainless steel screws, and they go 3 1/4 inches into it. It has a plastic end retention, which is a polymer for reinforcement, so it does not come out of the track. This is an end retention track. You see how it's slotted in the middle for the end retention to come right through it so it doesn't come out.
Yeah.
The screw is put in 3 1/4 inches deep into the slat, and the slat, the end retention plastic goes in that slot to prevent it from coming out. This is what gives you the strength during a storm.
Okay.
This shows you how the end retention plastic goes through the slotted track and prevents it from coming out during a storm. To give you an idea how strong it is, this track is tested to 24 feet wide. This is basically an override rod. It is a plated extruded aluminum, and it has a stainless steel bell on the tip of it, and basically is for an override for your roll down. It actually will go into your roll down, and you can twist it and turn it, and you'll see that the motor will turn. So in case you lose power, you can open and close your shutter without electricity in case of an emergency or you have a power outage. We need a piece of two. These are the reels that are inside your roll downs. They span across, and this is where your slats will mount up to and roll on top. This is a 50 Newton meter motor that basically goes inside the tube, and this is what turns your roll down shutter. It goes in here, and that way it stays inside the box. And the power of this turns your reel up and down. These motors are set with limit switches, so when they reach the bottom, they stop automatically, and when they reach the top, they stop automatically. So that's going to set, you don't have to manually stop. And they also set up so any point during the up or down position you want to stop the shutter and use it as a sunshade, as it's raining, or any other device, or for security or safety, and you want to still leave it cracked open to get some wind and air, you can. These are the end caps that are used for the rolls. They're aluminum extruded end caps, castings, and they're powder coated, painted to last a very long time. They're completely aluminum extrusion. This is a idler. It goes at the end of the tube that attaches to the end cap. And this is a double bearing idler. Okay, hold on one second.
Isn't that the truth?
This is the cradle for the idler. It actually physically goes inside and a cotter pin prevents it from being pulled out. Some companies use a galvanized bearing and a plastic bearing that the actual idler can slip out during pressure. Okay. Once this idler is set on the cradle and the cotter pin is gone across it, it prevents it from being pulled out. Because what happens sometimes when this is on the reel and when it's inside the box, you might create some kind of pressure on it and it will pull it out. This actually gets screwed onto the reel itself, so that way the tube does not come out. And this has a certain amount of play, so that way it can go in and out and fluctuate as the roll down goes up and down. Some of the other companies use a galvanized idler with a plastic bearing, and it can slip out and come out of the end cap. This is an example of the tubes that we use in the reels. The tubes are all aluminum tubes. They are T6, which is the tensile strength of the aluminum, 80 KSI, which is the amount of aluminum inside the components of the aluminum. Most companies use a galvanized tube, as you see here. I use it for storing things. Galvanized tube that basically can oxidize and rust, depends your area. It has ridges and openings for different types of applications. But definitely the aluminum tubes are the best way to go.